heading into Orange County. I'm going to put a car charger in today. The fun part is it's just a raw placement, not a complete install. I don't have to run the wires. All I have to do is kill the power, uninstall a dead charger, and install a new charger, which seems to be a different charger, so it's not going to be the same brand. Hey, see's nice. It's 7:51 a.m. here in Southern California, and it's already 92 degrees. I do not know what the temperature is going to get up to today. We'll have to look into that. Wow, we already have a bunch of lights. We're heading into Orange County this morning. Now the camera's kind of whack too. I'm talking about this camera. This is the dash cam. It wasn't quite facing correctly. Well, as you notice, I know it's only one of you, but if you notice, I'm at an angle. That was pretty much facing you. Now it's facing dead forward. We have our map. Our map says we're going to be where we need to be in an hour and 18 minutes. Let's see, I got fuel. I have drinks, so I don't really need to stop anywhere. I mean, I could use a breakfast burrito, but there's nothing on my way. Once I get on the freeway, yeah, I'm less than a mile away from the freeway to the person's house I'm going to when I exit the freeway. Here, I'm probably 10 miles away from the freeway, and we don't pass the Del Taco once. Nothing. And it's just one light after another. Oh, wow. Here we go. We are green. My 20 miles a gallon is still here. Dropped to 20.6, but that's because every time you stop and accelerate, just Wow. I'm still waking up a little bit. I woke up at 7. I meant to get up at 6:30, but I woke up at 6. Yeah, I'll get up in an hour. I'll just sleep in an hour. Turn my alarm off, so the 6:30 didn't go off. And then I got up at 7. And then instead of it taking me, 20 minutes to get up and get out of the door, it took me close to the hour to get out of the door. Come on, let's go. Yeah. I think I'm going to be looking at getting a motorcycle here soon. But I'm not looking at a Harley. I know you heard that Harley by me. But I'm thinking more of a Honda Goldwing or something. To get a Harley and some type of a touring dress would cost tens of thousands of dollars, where I could find a Goldwing probably in good shape for $2,000 to $3,000, and not some old one either. It's amazing how 2005 to 2010 you can find them inexpensive. But then we can take some rides. Maybe find a place to keep my truck safe in Orange County. You'd be able to ride in to work. That would save some money. Because this is an expensive trip every time to go in with this truck, even at 20 miles a gallon. Automotive. Oh, then there's a sale up here. What that's about? Sale. We're just putting on a roadside bazaar. Looks like my camera is shaking, but it's the phone. Oh, he tried to get all I was trying to do was get the phone to stop shaking as much. Still shaking, but they have the phones made with the side power button, whatever, just locks the screen. Apologize for putting you guys into timeout, but it's just an accident. This is what I meant by I had a drink. It's just I got the Snapple Peach. I wish I could have got Arnold Palmer. I did, but it's in a gallon thing. I got this and went to the movies last night. I went and saw the Minions movies, which are always fun. It's always to see what the Minions and crew are up to in Despicable Me. But after that we watched Twister, and my radio in my phone was so timed off sync that I was not interested in watching the movie. It's just, you heard everybody's radio from people around you, and then you would hear mine. Because everybody else was using just like a car radio. I'm using the radio built into my cell phone, but then using the Bluetooth to send it to the speaker, and it's goofy. I'm like, oh, I didn't bring my Bluetooth speaker with me, so I went over to the local store and picked one up, and they come in a box. You can't tell the color, and I get this. It's purple. So that wasn't the greatest thing ever. Ooh, my map has. I am at a light, so let's put you on a charger. There you go. Now you're charging. There you go. And the map died. Map's back up. It says I'm an hour and 9 minutes away now. Another roadside bazaar. Maybe you'll see it right there. Just picked an intersection. There you go. I don't know, I just started thinking of, the devil in Georgia meeting at that crossroads. Just because I said the word crossroads. It is a pretty good fable. It's an American fable. Manaphy. Well, the license plates in California aren't made as good as they used to be. And it's amazing how many people's license plates are like self-sanded just from driving. And it's, you would think, what is it, their front license plate? No, it's their back license plate. They all get sanded up. I wish you could see what I was talking about, but you'll just be driving down the street and you'll see a license plate on the back of a car. Stickers are completely legible, but the license plate is basically just a sanded piece of aluminum. And the numbers do stand out. It's like, and we'll use a strong blue paint, but the white background paint, we're not going to do anything with that. See if I can show you what I'm talking about. This is the car in front of me, and it has just like this most sanded place. So, back to me in the truck. Yeah, I was trying to show you reverse at a dead stop light as soon as I turned the camera around. It's like if I'm ever at a light and I needed to change, just start messing with my camera. That's all I have to do. And the light will change. Hey, the freeway, it's only about a mile up now. Just talking to you, let time go by like that. It's a quick 10 miles. Thank you for being here and allowing me to talk to you. There is a Jack in the Box but it's $3.29 or $3.49 for a breakfast jack that I was used to paying $1 for. And granted, I know when your fuel cost goes up, everything goes up because the transportation cost has to go into the cost of an item. So your best bet is to keep fuel costs down. So there's a Jack in the Box. I'm going to keep going. When I get done installing the new electrical charger, car charger, and head over to the boat. I gotta fire those motors up. I have to. It's not a question of if, but it's like you got to. And then I gotta find out how to get these valve covers off of my port motor so that I can charge or work on my injectors. They have mechanical injectors that are actually run by a camshaft. And I think I have one that's stuck open. A friend of mine, he wants to check his, so I will be helping him with. He has 871s. I have 1271s. What that means is they're Detroit diesel, and Detroit designates their motors by the number of cylinders and how many cc's, yeah, cubic inches, not cc's, cubic inches they are per cylinder. So I have 12 cylinders in a B8 form with 71 cubic inches per cylinder. Very healthy motors, very healthy. Pushes that boat quite easily. But it would be nice to have those, have that port motor running right, and be able to get her up to speed. Right now, I can idle all day long, just but over time, that one stuck cylinder doesn't run away. It's just that one stuck cylinder will pump enough raw fuel into my expansion chamber after the turbo. It just sits there, burns and smokes in it. And I can't give it any throttle past, say, 1,300 RPMs. Then it just starts squirting too much fuel. It just burns in my turbo, and that's not fun. I already burned out one turbo over it. We'll take a look at that when I get there. But I still need to run it. It's still, you know, use it or lose it. That's the saying. Oh, welcome to Paris. Yeah, we are in Paris, California. I tried to go boating here one time. Before I went in, I asked the mechanic if he could fix my shifting linkage. And he couldn't do it. All it was somebody jammed it into gear, probably at too high of a rev, and it bent my shifting rod. And it twisted it just a little bit. No one noticed it. And then Everybody came up with a different theory on how to fix this thing. And I ended up figuring it out and took a crescent wrench and then it worked perfect. Then I went to sell the boat. I didn't get one phone call. I thought it was very reasonable. I had this boat in, running, great condition, ready to go. It has all safety equipment, fire extinguisher, life jackets, whistle, but just everything. Buy turnkey, put in water. And I don't remember the price I put it in, but for S&J, we'll just call it $1,000. I didn't put it in for $1,000. I know I had it in for like maybe $5,000. No phone calls. I dropped it down to $4,500. No phone calls. I dropped it down to $4,200. No phone calls. Then, as I'm putting it in for $4,200, I noticed I got the freaking phone number in wrong. So I changed the phone number. I called the phone number that I put in. I had it off by one of the digits was wrong by one digit. Just a keyboard error. And this really nice older lady answers the phone. And I'm talking to her and I'm apologizing that I put in the wrong phone number. She goes, "You've been getting lots of calls." Like an idiot. I sold it. There goes the boat. I bought another boat, and then I ended up having no time to work on it. Wow. And then he's Cal Fire. Wow, look at this. This is a Cal Fire truck. And the speed limit for trucks is only 65 in California, or 55 in California. Really obnoxious. I do believe they should be able to go as fast as cars, but I'm doing the speed limit. He just passed me like nothing. What does that say, man? Wow. That's got some time off trip, doesn't it? Just looking at the map. It said, go this way. It's 8 minutes slower. I'm glad I went this way. My nose is congested, but I think it's just my sinuses are inflamed. Guy's in the fast lane, and he's going. I'm doing the speed limit, and he's going slower than the speed limit. And I think what he's doing is he's paced with me, and he's not allowing people to go around him. He is. But I got my 20.7 miles to the gallon. I like it. What in Brookster? You know what? I'm getting over and letting people pass it. There, Mr. Pickup Truck, go around that mean guy in the fast lane. driving too slow for that lane. I don't even get into fast lane, not going the speeds that I go. I'm not slowing down, by the way, just to be, oh, gotta be, blah, 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 drive the speed limit. No. It's the price of fuel is so freaking out of hand right now that I'm saying F you to the oil companies. It's just insane. Because if I go 5 over the speed limit, my fuel economy drops by 3 miles a gallon. I get 17 instead of 20. So I'll just do the speed limit. But granted, whenever the speed does go up to 70, I'll do 70. Sometimes. If I'm going to Vegas, yeah, I'll do 70. We're all getting around that guy right now. I got over into the number 1 lane, or the number 3 lane, the far right lane, and people were using the number 2 lane to get around this slow driver in the fast lane. I know I can use a nasal spray to open up my sinuses. I know it's this my little shaving kit that I carry. I know I haven't shaved. I don't like my razor. I bought a Henry's and I haven't used it once yet. I like the Henry's. I don't like the razor that's in my kit. I gotta find the mountains are pretty. You guys want to see the mountains? But they don't look as majestic as they do in real life. Looks like a little dent there. The clouds are pretty too. Nice and overcast, 84 degrees still. Alright, back to me in the cab. Got my Hawaiian shirt on. Almost to the 60. I could take the 60 stage to 57, but I'm going to go down to 91. The 91 is like a horrible, horrible freeway. Probably even here on a Sunday. Not a lot of people are going to work. I am today, but a lot of people aren't going to work. And what do you know? That freeway's still jammed up like it's Monday through Friday. First 3 months of the pandemic being closed down, I didn't go anywhere. Finally, I got a call from one of my clients, and he goes, "Hey, I know it's a pandemic. I have a house if you can go to. Can you go to? If you can go to it, really need this and that done." Blah, blah, blah. I was like, "Yeah, great, thanks." And I drove out on the 91 freeway, and there was just nobody. It was incredible. the 60 now. We just joined up with them. And this is like, I think, 4 miles that the 215 and the 60 is joined together before you just get on what becomes the 91. And that freeway goes all the way over to the 405. So it starts here at the west side of Riverside, the 91 freeway does, and then it can take you all the way over. It just starts right after the 405 and turns into Artesia. Martin Luther King Boulevard, 1 mile. It's an amazing area we're going to in Riverside. We're actually going to pass the area. It's right down here off of the 91 and the 60. And it's where the old Riverside International Speedway used to be. As a kid, I always hoped that my dad would take me to a race. Never did. Had to go on my own. But I never made it to the International Speedway. I always made it to I made it to the Orange County International Speedway Raceway, but it was a dragster. That was fun. It was fun. We do have a dragster in the car collection. Of the 24 cars we have right now, we have a 63 Corvette. It might be back to 23. We did sell the SLS. It's 59, I think, SLS. House by house. This car went by, advertisement on it. 1 mile to the freeway, to the 91. Oh, it says, I remember I was talking, I don't know if you guys, I said, you know what, I could go up to 60 to the 57, and it shows me, if I go that way, it's 11 minutes slower. It takes that much more time. We are now on the off-ramp for the 91 westbound. My fuel economy, 21.4. Oh, yeah, we've been coming down that hill. It'll get all messed up as soon as we start going over hills or something. But wow, that's kind of cool. Yeah, we're going uphill right now because we're going on this overpass. It's a great interchange now. It wasn't this smooth before. Boy, it would get all blah blah blah. It's just a mess. But they built this massively high 2-lane bridge that goes over all the interchange to get you from the east 60 to the east 91. The 60 will take you all the way into almost downtown. It dies right there at the 5, where you can connect right from the 60 right to the 101, go right through downtown, north side of downtown. We're talking about downtown Los Angeles. Woohoo! We are officially on the 91 freeway. We only have 46 minutes left to go. And there we go. This is all the further I need to go for right now. There's 5 lanes of traffic on the 91 where we're at. Riverside, right? 6 lanes. And back to 5 lanes. I'm in what would be called the number 3 lane. The far left is a carpool lane. Next to it is the number 1 lane. No, they don't call the carpool lane the number 1 lane now. Open traffic lanes are numbered. Carpool lane is carpool lane. And if there's 2 carpool lanes, then it would be the carpool lane number 1, the carpool lane number 2. But even that lane to my right is dying right up here. But it does go for quite a bit. In fact, actually, officially right now, it's dead because now it's an actual off-ramp. Oh, I'm still at 21.5. Can't complain about the mileage. Good for me. Oh, gotta get to the boat. Might be taking the Aventador up to Manhattan Beach today. We'll see if that happens. God, I gotta figure out how to use the Insta360. We got the camera, we got the chips, we got everything. We got the mounting pole. Haven't used it. We'll see. We'll see how that works. Okay, let's get. Now we'll stay in the right lane for right now. I just saw somebody getting on the freeway. They look like they were going slow. They are going slow. I am catching up with them. And you're going to hear my turn signal come on now. I have to go into the number 2 lane. Understand on the 91 traffic like it is right now, you don't even want to be in the number 2 lane if you're not speeding. But I was getting off of close to the guy in front of me who got on the on-ramp back there, and woohoo! Trying to look at that. What does it say? Oh, it just gives me a date. What the? Guy got awful close to me. Cool old truck. Cool old truck. That was cool. I had a 72. That was an older one though. That was a 68 to 70. That would be a 71. I think 71 they changed the grill up a little bit, but then 72 it had that checkerboard grill, or I guess we might call it. Oh, it'd be nice to go to a Carson Coffee, wouldn't it? That would be a cool thing to do today, but if I go to Manhattan Beach just to finish getting the car wrapped for the boss. Which, by the way, I should probably let him know I'm on my way. Riverside. Right on top of Space. Oh, I get it. Space. Tyler Mall. This is where, right after you go past the Tyler Mall, we hit just, it's, whatever reason, just jams up there from Tyler into Corona, just before you almost hit the city limits. You just end up with a bunch of crazy traffic. Never did understand. I'm just not allowed to have. I opened up my shaving kit, and I'm looking. I can't get this for the life of me. When I get it, I'll show you. Nope, this is a nasal spray, but I don't want to use that if I don't have to. That one is so old. I'm kind of confused about it. I can't find it because it's not in here. Wow. That is a sad thing. Sad, sad thing. Gotta put the stuff back into the kit because I don't have it. I'm shaking this because it's just, it has been protected, but it's just, it looks a bit milky, but I guess it's supposed to be milky. Don't know if I trust that stuff. That's Mr. Motorcycle. Well, we just passed Tyler, and where we're normally messed up, it is heavier than what it has been, but it's not slowing down. That's kind of cool. Magnolia Street. It will just jam this section of Freeway out. It's still the 4 lanes that it's been through Riverside for most of Riverside. Remember, it was 5 lanes there for a bit, but then it went down to 4. Carpool lane and 3 common lanes of traffic. Common lanes just means you don't have to have a car buddy in it. But that far left lane, carpool only. 24/7, 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Not even a break on a Sunday. Here, it's a little bit better. Maybe not the best, but better. Yeah. Again, whatever reason. Looks like I will be slowing down a bit, but not much. Wow, I'm getting lucky. I was coming up on a car, and I was like, okay, yeah, he's going slower. I'm catching up with him, but he went over to the right. He's getting off at the next exit. That's such a quarter mile. Won't even pass him by the time he gets off, so that's awesome. It's amazing how you first use your nasal spray and you use it, you let it sit for a couple minutes, and it opens your nose up just enough that now you can actually use your nasal spray. But I do know not to use it. My brother got hooked on, addicted to nasal spray. I always think that was funny. How do you get addicted to something? So I'm terrified. I'm using it today. I won't use it tomorrow. I can't take a chance to mess up something. And now I immediately go, and I don't even change lanes. I just immediately go from the number 2 lane to the number 3 lane because the carpool lane dies right up here at this bridge. My nose is still messed up. It dies at this bridge. The carpool lane is the restrictions end. And now I'm in the number 3 lane because now they're all lanes of traffic. So there's 4 lanes of common traffic, and right after we pass the 15 freeway, which we're heading down into a dip where we go underneath it. The express lane's open, and you're charged to use those lanes. They're letting everybody know they're not allowed to come in to the express lanes. They're closed, probably for maintenance. They'll close them every now and then on a Sunday because they have to do some maintenance. Most of the times it's just those cones that are supposed to keep people out, or like that, they're street sweeping and they have a street sweeper in there. Whoa, there is a cone in the middle of the freeway. Yeah, it looks like they're doing general maintenance and cone repair. Yep, definitely the cone replacement, guys. People just drive over the cones. Highway patrol is in there just in case some idiot makes their way into the express lanes. It's like, I will pull you over. Yeah, he was drinking his soda. Oh, my truck is so dirty, but it's white. You get 10 feet away from the truck and it looks like it's clean, but it's not. Oh my gosh, please! 2 cars at once came over into my lane. Just made me heavily brake. There's a street sweeper making so much dust up here. And it just slowed traffic down. And you can tell it's right where he is. Street sweeper guy. I don't think he's doing much of a job sweeping. I think he's throwing more dust out than he's picking up. And we're getting back up to speed now. 22 miles a gallon, really? I'm gonna keep that. I gotta speed up. But I kind of like seeing that 22. Now I know that's only because I slowed down there and it went up a bit. I don't normally, even at 65, get 22. I mean, I will if I go for a bar trip and I go 22 miles a gallon. If this is still considered local, 60 miles or less, whatever. We're 30 minutes away right now. I do like seeing 22 miles a gallon now. That is kind of cool. There's a Del Taco. Been to that one. It's easy to get to if you're going east, but it's extremely hard to get to if you're going west. The on and off, I mean, it takes you 15, 20 minutes out of the day. I'm pretty good all day. The left lanes are jamming up for whatever reason. And the guy that cut me off from the number 1 lane when I was in the number 3 lane, he's over here. Slowing down. Express lanes are... Oh, they are literally street sweeping the number 1 lane, the fast lane of the common areas. And they are making everybody get over. And it just has... this freeway messed up. Just messed up. Hey, we're still at 27 minutes though. That's not bad at all. 27 minutes away. Yay me. Lane closed. So looks like they're picking up traffic stuff here in the vehicles ahead of me for the street sweeper that's coming up behind them. Hey, we got 22.1 miles a gallon, but now we're speeding up. That 0.1's probably going to go away. Yeah, it just went away. Back up to we're at 63, 64. We're cresting the top of a small hill, so on the other side I'll press it to get... Oh, we're already at 65. Look at that. Woo! And it seems like both, okay, it's funny, the express lanes we just passed was the Riverside express lanes, and now we're in the Orange County express lanes. It's like two separate agencies. But yeah, they're both taking care of their respective parts of the freeway. Their toll lanes, whatever you want to call it. Ooh, we got the .1 back. It's 22.1 miles in a gallon. Yippee! Hey, that's a big difference when you're driving around at 3 miles in a gallon from doing 70 to 50 to 65. It's just like, yeah, it's a 60-mile trip, so that's 3 gallons of fuel. At 17, it's obviously not quite 4 gallons, but enough. That groomer dude. Just like, if I could catch up with him, I'll put him on camera. This is guy has a nice like Dodge truck, it looks like, and just not quite in the frame here. Let's see if we can. Oh, I don't want to speed up. I like my 22.1. There you go. The groomer dude. But he spelled it with an OOD. Oh, it's a Chevy. It's a Sierra. He bought it at CarMax. All right, groomer dude. It's down to 6 lanes of traffic, but the express lanes are closed. So there's 2 express lanes and 4 lanes of common traffic. 17. Purple Mustang. Wow. I gotta get out to Las Vegas. I got so much work to do out there. My shaving kit back together. Obviously, I remember now, I let my son, he's having nasal problems too. I need to find a good ear, nose, and throat guy. Just go see them, find out what's going on. Express lanes. Wow, we're already coming up. So we're crossing over your Belinda Boulevard right now. We'll be on the bridge next clunk you here. And that was it. That was the bridge for your Belinda Boulevard. We're already here. Here comes the Imperial Highway. Right from the song. You know, I Love LA. I guess you gotta be old like me to know this. But it was a hit in the 80s. Oh. wait station closed. There's no truckers driving really today. Well, there's one behind me. He's happy. I don't have to slow down. I drove to work for a moving company. I mean, I was young. I was right out of the Army. And it was so funny. The guy I was working with, he was the driver. We're passing all the, we're driving this moving van, and it passes all the wait stations. I just thought it was all odd, and mentioned it to my dad. And my dad got me the job working at the moving company because it was next door to his business. And he goes over and he starts talking to the guy. He goes, you're supposed to stop. And my dad, he just demanded respect. And the guy's like, what? We had no idea what we were doing. We started going through the wait stations. We never got stopped in the wait station, but we would pull through and they would wave us through. Should have kept my mouth quiet. It took us longer to get home after we were gone. I only did that for a year. That's a long time ago. Where are we going? Oh, I shall call Mr. Wang and ask him what is up with see if his machine kicked online.
Your call has been forwarded to voicemail.
Wow, he's not even got his phone on. If I was him, I wouldn't have my phone on either. That is horrible. We had to work until 9 o'clock one day. Ugh. Friday, I'm in Irvine working. And my payday's that day because I'm going to finish this job. This should have taken me 2 days. It ended up taking me 4 because I had so many other little jobs that I had to, and it just get a couple hours work. So I wasn't getting a full day in at this job I was doing. So I had to be honest with the person. I'm not charging you my full day's rate that I normally charge you. I will charge you 2 days because that's how long that job should have taken. And I will then charge you when I finish. So finally a Friday comes and I'm like, I'm going into this job, I'm finishing this job. And again, I get a phone call. Well, you got to come up here. We need to change out some outlets, blah, 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 blah. The guys are here and they need this done immediately. I'm like, oh crap. I'm in messed up the carpool lanes here. They got the street sweeper guys up there, and yeah, so I got over to the right just to get around it. It's just horrible. Why? But anyways, so I ended up working that whole day, normal full day, 8 to 5 with about an hour of lunch and breaks, whatever. So I put in a good 8 hours. I had the job finished, but I also had all my tools on that job. So I ended up getting my tools packed up and in my truck, and then had to drive from Irvine all the way up to Burbank. You can look it up. It's not a quick drive. And I had to do it at 6 p.m. So on a Friday, it was like, because yeah, I finished my work at 5, but it took me an hour to pack my car, and then we started driving 2 hours for a 35 to 40 minute drive. It would have been, if there was no traffic and I could have just drove up the freeway at the speed limits, okay, maybe a 40-minute drive, but still, 2 hours. We showed up. The actual time said on my thing said I would get there at 8:15, and somehow we ended up getting there. Oh, that's right. We used the carpool lane through Anaheim. That's why we showed up at 8:04. And I worked for 2 hours, got out of there at 10. And who wants to work that late at their jobs late? So we're done. That was a day. Wow, back and forth, back and forth. Back and forth. There. We are on the 55. We get one of the worst transitions I have to take is from the 55 to the 22. It's in about 10 miles. But it's just a horrible transition. Because it's always under construction. It never seems to be not under construction. And people are getting on the freeway at MacArthur Boulevard, and it's just such a mess. So a smooth transition never happens. Money. Nice, smooth, easy ride down to 55. This is nice. Like the solo. some traffic, but one's an exit lane for the 22, one's a carpool lane, so there's really only 4 lanes of common traffic and an exit lane. So it's wild, and then just before you get to the on-ramp for the 22 to the 55 south, 22 west, 55 south, the right lane, the number 4 lane just boop, died. So now we're back to the, common 4 lanes, but it'll be 5 lanes up here again, carpool lane and 4 common lanes, but again, the far right lane disappears. It's an exit lane, but we're back to 6. Wow, they changed that. That's an extra exit lane. Wow, look at that. Isn't that nice? That's nice. I'm gonna press my button here. Uh-oh. Mr. Mike.
This is Mr. Walter.
Ah, what's going on? I called you just a couple minutes ago, but the phone call didn't go through.
I know, that's why I'm calling you back. I saw that I missed your call.
I was just checking to see how your technician worked yesterday. Did he get it done?
Yes, it worked out. He plugged it in and everything's fine. He's working there all day yesterday and all day today he'll be working.
And then the machine blows up and half of LA is gone.
Yeah.
Oh, that's great.
They're going to be working there today as well.
Did you have to go there?
We have to, Loris and I have to go there to make sure everything's okay.
I'm going to my boat today, so one of us is getting to our boats.
Yeah, lucky you.
Yeah, it's not lucky. I'm going to be driving the Aventador up to Manhattan Beach to get the wrap finished. Yeah. I never told you that story, but the lady we hired to wrap the Aventador, she didn't like the job we were doing, or the design we were doing. So she just stopped midway and says, I don't want to finish it. I don't want to put my name on this.
Oh, man.
But she just decided to come around. I don't know why, but she said, if you can get it up there today, we'll finish it. I'm like, oh, okay. So I'm almost to Irvine, where I'm going to put in a car charger and then head over and take the car up to Manhattan.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, that's my
All right, Walter. I was thinking you were going to say you're going to come over and put that plug in.
Oh, I was going to do that tomorrow.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's right. Tomorrow. That's fine.
Right.
All right, Walter. I'll see you tomorrow then.
All right. I'll see you tomorrow.
All right. Bye.
Bye. That's my friend Mike. He's my friend that has a yacht that has the Detroit's in it too. So a lot of good experience from him. Good things happening. Good things. Dyer Road, MacArthur Boulevard, 2.25 miles. That means we are 2.9 miles away from the 405 entrance. Wow, 22.5 miles in a gallon. This is absolutely incredible. But here's the thing. That 22.5 miles is only last 160 miles. But the average over the last 370.4 miles is 19.8, so not quite 20 miles in a gallon. Just have to watch where we're going. I'm getting over one lane because I think it'd be easier to get onto the 5. Plus there were some motorcycles. There's 3 motorcycle guys. I'm letting them get past me. What are they on? Bombers? Indians. guard is light. Ooh, well, there's one car getting on. You have to slow down for him. Getting on the 5 south. 405. 405. It is a messed up freeway here in LA. Everybody does it. They actually called it, what was that name of that, Carzilla or something like that. I don't know. They just thought it was going to mess up the freeway or the whole thing because they had to close down the 405 by the 10 for 2 days. So they did it over a course of a weekend, and they called it. Something like a big concert. Remember they had that big concert back in the 60s? I forget what it was called. But yeah, they called it something like that. I can't remember what it was called. Wow. 405 has crazy drivers on it. I just got cut off twice. We are a mile and a half from Culver, 4 minutes away from our destination. We are doing good. I could get back over to the right now. Oh, welcome to the city of Irvine. Yay! We are in Irvine. We're helping the city stay alive. Working on commerce. Somebody needs a car charger installed. I'm installing that car charger. Chief of Police Mitch Waller Memorial Highway. Harbor Avenue overcross. Might as well just keep my turn signal on. I change lanes to the right lanes. I'm in the off ramp. And cruise control is off. We are slowing down. 3 minutes. Everybody gets over. Everybody goes from the right lane. There's 2 right turn lanes, but the proper way to do it is to turn right from the right lane into the right travel lane and then left over. And that's what I did. Two minutes. How far are we? I can't even read that. It's so. Oh, there it is. We're a half a mile away. It says. And it says it's going to take us 2 minutes to get there because it knows these traffic lights suck. Snapple, peach Snapple. There we go. 22.6 miles to the gallon. Not a bad choice. Okay. One minute away. Alrighty then. Oh, I got about an hour here, and it is off to the boat. Should only actually take me 20 minutes worth of work, maybe 40. Just double it just in case there's a problem. But there's also getting the tools out, putting the tools back in. You know, it's all that. Oh, I just hit the curb. Oh, I hurt my tires. All right, I'm gonna run in and get the garage door open, and I'll set the camera up and show you what I'm doing. Bum, bum, bum. Bum. Hang on. So the client's gonna watch me install this. So I'm sorry, I can't have you come over and watch. I will give you a shout out here. Who's that? That is Venom. And he's 2025 nuclear 2025. Okay, whatever. But I have to like I could leave the stream going, but it's just stupid. But yeah, I don't stream whenever a client's gonna sit there and watch. But thank you for watching, guys. It was fun having you with my drive. I'll definitely come back and do a small live stream when I go over to get the Lambo and take it up to Manhattan. Talk to you later. Bye bye.